Hey there people, welcome to yet another one of these rolling vlogs of mine where I drive around aimlessly and talk about things. Once again, I am on my way to work and I want to talk about something that a lot of people ask me about daily. Mainly because I'm a nerd, big time into the tech. People always ask me, what do you think of the future of computers? The main question being, do you think tablets will one day replace PCs? One day, maybe, but they're going to need to do a lot of work to get to that point. Right now, I would say no, because if anybody wants to be productive, they're going to use a computer. However, tablets are the perfect device to use for consuming media. For instance, watching YouTube videos, reading web pages, you know, forum posts, stuff like that. However, if you're going to design a web page, chances are you aren't going to use a tablet. Even though there are some tablets out there, like I know the iPad has web design software for it, and even video editing software for it. There's only so much you can do on a tablet compared to a PC as far as editing goes. Why did this guy stop and then crawl up and stop again? Go! Holy shit, you forget how to drive? Son of a bitch. Welcome to North Bay, people, where the people are idiots and shouldn't be behind the wheel. Totally derp out at a four-way stop. But back on topic. My personal thought on tablets, and I do have quite an array of tablets. I have the Acer Iconia Tab A500, the Acer, or the HTC Flyer. I have the HP touchpad running WebOS and CyanogenMod, as well as now the iPad 4th generation. I have a couple of other tablets, cheap Chinese ones like the Equipment M003 and the iRobot, as they call it, or the A-Robot, sorry, the A-Pad, which it's the Mons, I don't know, they're both junk. They're non-capacitive touch, they're resistive touchscreens, and they're not exactly the you know, powerhouse machines. So I use them for a bit, but you can't watch YouTube on them. You can barely surf the web. You have to keep them plugged in because they have no battery life in them. They're kind of junky. So, but the real question is will tablets ever replace PCs? Well, to me it sounds like Apple's trying to go down that road right now. There's been talks that in 2016 they want to completely phase out the use of any 8086 processor like the Intel i7s and all them, and the x64 processors, and they want to go full on ARM processor all the way. Completely basically going back to the way they were before when they were running the old RISC setups with the Power PCs. Which it wasn't ARM, mind you. They didn't use ARM Architect. They had RISC Architect. It was complete custom design. But they had their own setup at the time. And it was actually way quicker than any x86 platform. Like if you got a 1.2 gigahertz Power PC, it'd blow the doors off of 1.7 gigahertz Intel Pentium 4. It was just that quick. However, the reason why Apple went to the x86 platform was because they're trying to bring Windows to the Mac. Because a lot of people, the reason why they didn't go to an Apple Mac was because they were afraid of the change and they knew Windows. And for some reason people have it in their mind that if you want to be productive, you have to own a Macintosh. But if you want to play video games, you have to own a PC. Well, it doesn't work that way. But once again, will tablets ever replace PCs? Well, right now it's actually happening if you think about it. A lot of people are going out and buying tablets to use for day-to-day stuff because it's convenient. You know, if they're just doing simple things like listening to internet radio, watching YouTube videos, surfing the internet, a tablet's ideal for that. But for me, for making these videos, there's no way I could edit them up on my iPad or my Acer Iconia Tab or the Flyer and get the same results, because yeah, they do have video editing softwares like the Acer Iconia Tab has movie producer on it, which you can't jump cut or anything, and you can't do any time-lapse work. The iPad has iMovie on it, which once again you're limited to your effects, but you can actually edit some pretty decent stuff on there. So it all depends on what you're going to use it for. Now if Apple goes the way they're going to go with ARM, and Windows is trying to go that way too with Windows RT, but I don't know how that is. I think it's just going to be a great big fail bucket. but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And more apps are coming out for the ARM platform. I could honestly see if they could develop an ARM chip that is actually really powerful, I could see in the future that tablets will be the new laptop computer and laptops will be a thing of the past. However, there will always be a place for desktops. There will always be a place for that powerful computer running the brute force processors, because no matter what you get for a tablet, a desktop will always do it better in my opinion. And it also comes down to the software designers. Like right now we have what? Well, we got Windows RT, iOS, Android, and for the time being, BlackBerry's RimOS. I'm not even going to count HPOS because WebOS, because they want to get rid of that. So we got all these different platforms. So now people got to design for all these different platforms. That's where the problem lies. If people don't design for the platform's going to die. It's whatever platform gets the most amount of apps that will survive. And well, with Microsoft, I'm pretty sure their RT platform is going to get a bunch of apps. iOS, they're already kicking ass in the app market. And the same with Android. Android has a ton of apps too. So it's all in your preference of OS, once again. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I like my tablet, my iPad, I use it all the time, but I prefer my PC because it's quicker, I can get the job done faster, it's more convenient, and all in all, just a better concept. However, the portability of a tablet is nice, I must say. So it all comes down to how you're going to use it. Now, things could change in the future. They could start making some pretty sweet software for tablets, and you know, with the new storage is coming out, the new storage form factors, they could put 128 gigs in there for next to nothing, and it might change. It might change this all around. So it's really more on how you use it and what you use it for. Now, my friend, she used to do vlogs every day, and she would film on her iPhone and then transfer the files from her iPhone to her iPad, edit on her iPad, and upload from her iPad, and it worked perfectly. So once again, it's all on how you're going to use it. So I'm going to leave that with you. What do you guys think? Do you think one day tablets will replace the desktop computer? Let me know in the comments below. Also, people, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I sure do enjoy making them, so I'm hoping you enjoy watching them. Don't forget to check the links below if you're looking for a partnership with Red Light Broadcasting. Links in the description. And once again, question of the day, what do you think about the future of the PC? Do you think the tablet will dominate it? Leave a comment, and until next time, guys, keep on blogging.
Like me, I'm a big PC gamer. That's my thing. Always been really big into the PC gaming world. Haven't been really too fond of the console gaming world. Mainly because I find, well, with Xbox, it's a pain in the ass. You gotta buy the game, and then if you want to play it with your buddies over the internet, it's an additional $60. You gotta buy the rights to play it online. But the service you get for that $60 is a pretty rock solid service with next to no lag. Most of them. And then with the PlayStation Network, you know, it's free to play online, but the odds of finding a good server that's pretty lag free to play on is slim to nil. The other problem I find with the Xbox is when the new game comes out, like for instance Black Ops 2 comes out, Black Ops is no longer played, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is no longer played, or so you always got to keep up with the freaking games. Where I find the PC world, I can still find servers and play Battlefield 2, and that game's been out forever. You know, I can still find people playing Counter-Strike Source, even though Global Offensive is the new one that's out. I don't find you got that same liberation on a console. So that's why I ask, is there any PC gamers out there? And